there, it's me Ali. Let's talk about rational expression. So for today's episode, we're going to be talking about rational expressions. Specifically, adding and subtracting rational expressions. In adding and subtracting rational expressions, we need to remember F or CD as easy as 4 steps.
F or CD stands for first, step 1, find their least common denominator. Step 2, rewrite the fraction. Step 3, combine numerators. And fourth step, reduce to lowest or simplest terms. Okay, so now let's try it with the first example. We have here 7 all over 2r squared minus 11 all over 2r squared. So as we can see here, they do have the same denominator. So there is no need for us to get their LCD. So since they do have the same denominator already. Okay, so just proceed to the third step, or the combine the numerators. So 7 minus 11 all over 2r squared. Okay. So after that, we will proceed to the next. So 7 minus 11. Okay. How much is that? Okay, that would be negative 4 all over 2r squared. Okay. Can we simplify that one? Negative 4 all over 2r squared? Yes, that we can still simplify that one. So that would be negative 2 all over r squared. Okay. Is that the final answer? Okay, that would be our final answer. Okay, now let's proceed to the second example. We have here 8 all over t plus 7 all over 3t. So as we can see here, they don't have the same denominator. So we have to get their LCD. And their LCD would be the 3t. Okay. So we should 8. Whatever you would be multiplying in the top, you should multiply it on the bottom. So we multiply 3 in the top and 3 in the bottom. Plus 7 all over 3t. Okay, so now let's distribute 8 to the 3. Okay, 8 times 3, that would be, how much is that? That is 24 plus 7. So just copy the denominator since they do have the same already. You can combine that. Okay, so next, 24 plus 7. How much is that? Okay, so that is 31 all over 3t. Can we simplify that one? 31 over 3t? No, we cannot simplify. So therefore, that would be our final answer. Okay, so now let's proceed to the third example. We have here 5 all over x plus 9 all over 4x. So 4x and 4, what would be their LCD? So their LCD would be 4x. Okay. So now we will find their LCD first. So that would be 5 multiplied by 4. So whatever you would be multiplying on the top, you should multiply it also to the bottom. So 4x plus 9 all over 4x. Okay. So apply distributive property, or just simply multiply 5 times 4 and 4 times x. So, okay. We have 5 times 4, that would be 20 all over 4x. Plus, okay, just copy the 9 over 4x. Okay, so since they do have the same denominator already, we can combine the numerators and add it. So, 20 plus 9 all over 4x. Okay, how much is 20 plus 9? Okay, 20 is 9 is equal to 29. Okay, 29 over 4x. Okay, can we still simplify this one? Okay, so no, that would be our final answer. So now let's proceed to our fourth example. We have 3a all over a plus 1 plus 2a all over a minus 3. So as you can see here, we do already have two terms and they don't have the same denominator. So the first thing that we should do is to get their LCD. So the LCD of a plus 1 and a minus 3 is a plus 1 and a minus 3. So 3a minus 3. So whatever you would be multiplying on the top, you should also multiply it on the bottom. So a plus 1 and a minus 3 plus 2a and a plus 1 all over a minus 3 and a plus 1. Okay. So after that, we should apply distributive property. We should distribute 3a to a minus 3 and 2a to a plus 1. Okay. So 3a times a, that would be 3a squared. 3a minus 3, that would be 9a plus 2a times a, that would be 2a squared, and 2a times 1, that would be 2a. All over. So then, since they do have the same numerator, just apply the FOIL method to the difference of squares. Okay, that would be a times a, that would be a squared. So a squared plus minus, so that would be 3a. Minus 3a plus 1 times a, that would be a plus a, and 1 times negative 3, that would be negative 3. Okay, so just combine the like terms, 3a squared and 2a squared, that would be 5a squared minus negative 9 and plus 2a, that would be negative 7a all over. So we can still combine negative 3a plus a, that would be negative 2a. So a squared minus minus 2a minus 3 minus 3. Okay, so now that would be our final answer. Let's move on to our fifth example. We have here 7x plus 8 all over 3x plus 2 minus x plus 4 all over 3x plus 2. So you can notice they do have the same denominator. Okay, so we should just write the fraction and combine the numerator. So 7x plus 8 minus x plus 4 all over 3x plus 2. Okay, so we can combine the like terms. 7x minus x, that would be 6x. Positive 8 minus positive 4, that would be positive 4 all over 3x plus 2. We can still factor 6x, so by 2. So 2, their factor would be 2. So 2, and 2 divided by 6x, that would be 3x. And 2 divided by 4, that would be positive 2. So all over 3x plus 2, just copy the denominator. So you can see, we can crash out 3x plus 2 and 3x plus 2. We'll have the final answer as 2. Okay. So on to our sixth problem. We have m all over m minus 2 plus 8 all over 2 minus m. So since they don't have the same denominator, we cannot add them. So get their LCD first. So in order for us to get their LCD, we should reorder the denominator of 8. So Let us multiply the 8 and negative 2 minus m to negative 1. So we have m all over m minus 2 plus 8 multiplied by negative 1 all over 2 minus m multiplied by negative 1. So that is because if we distribute negative 1 to 2, that would be negative 2, and negative 1 to negative m, that would make the m positive. So we can get their LCD by doing that. So m all over m minus 2 plus, that would be negative 8. Since negative 1 times 8, that would be negative 8. So m minus 2. Okay. So since they do have the same denominator already, we can combine the numerators. M plus 8 all over m minus 2. So since we cannot simplify that anymore, so that would be our final answer. Now let's have problem number 7. So we have here a trinomial denominator. So before we are going to get their LCD, we should factor out that first, because x squared plus 6x is still factorable. So 5 plus 2. So we should factor the denominator. So we need to find factors of 9 that would satisfy to 6. So if we add the factors of 9, that would be equal to 6. So we have 9 times 1. So if we add 9 plus 1, that would be 10. So that's not factor. So 9, we have 3 times 3. So that is equal to 9. And if we add 3 plus 3 is equals to 6. So that would be our factor, no? So x plus 3 squared. So factors of perfect square trinomial. Next is, we have x squared plus 4x plus 3. So we need to find factors of 3 that would equal or would satisfy to 4. Okay. We can factor 3 times 1, that is 3. And if we add 3 plus 1, that would be 4. So we can use 3 plus x plus 3 and x plus 1. Okay. So now, since the denominators are already factored, we can get their LCD, and their LCD would be x plus 3 squared and x plus 1. Okay. So just copy the numerator, 5 x plus 1 over x plus 3 squared x plus 1. So whatever you would be multiplying to the top, you should also multiply it on the bottom. Plus, just copy the numerator 2 and multiply it to x plus 3 squared all over x plus 1 and x plus 3. So we can cancel the 1. So since x plus 3 squared is 2, so we can still have a 1 there, x plus 3. So just distribute, apply distributive property. So 5x plus 5 plus 2x, that would be 2x plus 6x. 6, I mean 6. So just copy the denominator, x plus 3 squared and x plus 1. Okay. You can add them. So combine like terms. We can combine 5x and 2x. Okay, so 5x plus 2x, that would be equal to 7x. So 5 plus 6, that would equal to 11 all over x plus 3 squared x plus 1. Okay, that would be our final answer. Let's go on to our 8th example. So we have 7 all over t minus 2 minus 6x. 6 all over t squared minus 2t minus 3t. So as we can notice here, they are already in 3 terms. So we can still factor t squared minus 2t. So just copy the 7 all over t minus 2 and 6. So what are the common factors? That would be t. So t divided by t squared, that is t. And t divided by negative 2t, that would be negative 2. Minus, just copy that one. So since it's already on factored form, we can get their LCD. And their LCD would be t minus 2. So, we need to get their LCD for us to add. So, before we can add the numerators, just make sure that their denominators are already the same. So, 7 multiplied by t and t multiplied by t minus 2. So, whatever you would be multiplying on the top, you should also multiply it on the bottom. So, 6 all over t minus 2. So, minus 3 t minus 2 all over t minus 2. So, now they have the same denominator. So, we can combine the numerators. So, but before we should combine, we should apply distributive property on the numerator only. So 7t all over t minus 2 minus 6 all over t minus 2 and 3t minus 6 all over t minus 2. So since they do have the same denominator, we can now combine the numerators. Okay, 7t minus 6 minus 3t minus 6 all over t minus 2. So, just combine the like terms. 7t minus 3t, that would be 4t. And we can cancel out the 2 negative 6. 7t minus 3t. All over t minus 2. So, 7t minus 3t, that would be 4t. All over t minus 2. And we can cancel the t's. So, the one would be left is 4 over t minus 2. So, that would be our final answer. So now let's proceed to our 9th example. So the first thing that we will be doing is to get their LCD. And their LCD would be p minus 2 squared. So 3 minus 5 p minus 2 plus 4 p minus 2 squared. So whatever you would be multiplying on the top, you should also multiply it on the bottom. So p minus 2 squared. Okay. So now we have that they have this LCD now of p minus 2 squared. We can combine. Or we cannot combine, but we should first distribute. Distribute the 5 to the parenthesis. So 5p minus 10 plus 4. So that's the special product. So we can get the p squared, that would be p squared minus 4p plus 4, that would be. So p minus 2 squared. Okay. We can still distribute 4 to the p squared minus 4p plus 4. So let's distribute it first before we add all on the numbers on the numerator. So copy 3 minus 5p minus 10 plus 4p squared minus 4 times 4p, that would be 16p, plus 4 times 4, that would be 16. All over, just copy the denominator, p minus 2 squared. Okay. Next is, yes, add all on everything, same terms on the numerator. So we can yes. So that would be 13 minus 5p plus, just copy the 4p squared. So that would be 4p squared, and just copy the negative 16p. Plus 16. All over, just copy the denominator, p minus 2 squared. Next is to add all on the like terms, combine like terms. So we have the 13 plus 16, that would be 29. And 5p and 16p, negative 5p and negative 16p, that would be negative 21p. And copy the 4p squared plus 4p squared. All over, copy the denominator, p minus 2 squared. Next, we can still reorder that one. So we need to move the number that has an highest exponent, and that is 4p squared minus 21p plus 29, all over p minus 2 squared. Okay. So now that would be our final answer. Last but not the least, our 10th example. So get their LCD, no? First, the first thing that we will be doing is to get their LCD. So their LCD would be x minus 2. So 3 multiplied by x minus 2 plus 5 x minus 2 all over x minus 2. So whatever you would be multiplying on the top, you should also multiply it on the bottom. So minus 6 x minus 2 okay. So that is the factored form. Okay, that explains everything. So now, since they do have the same denominator, we can now distribute it first. So 3x plus 5 times x, 5x, 5 times negative 2, negative 6, negative 10, negative 6, all over x minus 2. So we can rewrite the fraction already with the same denominator. So now let's combine like terms. 3x plus 5, that would be 8x, and negative 10, negative x, that would be negative 16, all over x minus 2. Okay. So we can still factor 8x minus 16. So this would be, the factor would be 8. So 8 divided by 8x, that would be x, and 8 divided by 16, that would be negative 2, all over x minus 2. So we can crash out x minus 2. So the one that would be the final answer would be 8 all over x.